Make an opening, say something. Don't just go clunk, Okay. From that moment on, you're done. Okay? Unless you move me. I'm not moved. So you have to move your audience. They don't care about octaves. And then, by the way, that brings up you do all those double notes, and then all of a sudden you're going why? Why? Because Saint-Saëns said go faster? Saint-Saëns doesn't know what he's talking about. Half these composers, what their directives. Listen, don't laugh. Hey, listen. Yeah, we're laughing. I'm laughing too. These composers, the Mozart dot, the Brahms dot, what does that mean? Some idiot at Marlboro said, well, Richie, the Brahms dot is different than the Mozart dot. And I go, really? I didn't notice.
And I look forward to hearing it live.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So I want to add that Fred is first clarinetist in the orchestra. So you had to include the part for him. Otherwise, he's always coming to me say, "But am I there? Am I there?" I say yes, because now it is tell Sophie to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can just add the clarinet. Do you want to make it solo?
Well, I don't want to make more work for you, so
No, that's okay. I mean, if you want to play, that's all what there is about. Do you improvise as well?
I can do some improvising, depending on how sophisticated it is. But yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd be open to include that, definitely.
Okay.
Wow. You're getting a whole ensemble right there.
It's about that.
So how about piano improv? No, I'm just kidding.
Contestant auditioning for today, who is Jessica Lin, a pianist who is presenting to us an original composition titled Listen. Please enjoy.
refreshing start. Beautiful tone. I really love to start the session with something so fresh, so new. Well, let's give the floor to our judges. Kran, would you like to comment first?
Yeah, I felt that way too. It's off the beaten track. We've been listening to all these, concertos and Gaspar and pictures. Well, actually, we haven't heard those pieces, but maybe it's in my head. But I think she is. I know her playing from before. She's very gifted. I really like the way her harmonies work. She reminds me of Liz Story, who I made a recording with once. She was a very big crossover new age artist on RCA, and we did a Christmas album together. I just appeared on it a little bit. Liz was a phenomenal composer, pianist, and I think Sosnovsky is very similar and could go far. I really like her style. I like the way her mind works. The harmonies make a lot of sense. Yes, they're simple and easily digestible, but hey, we have an audience these days that needs, like we just reacted. It's a perfect example of what is going to happen. The attention span is dropped exponentially, and it's a short piece. And if she strings a few of these pieces together in a performance situation, she's going to have an audience. And I think
absolutely!
I think it's absolutely great. And she plays my favorite piano, the Mason and Hamlin. I've never seen or heard anyone on this series play the Mason, and it's a glorious instrument. And she played it gloriously. It was beautiful. I have nothing to say. Absolutely, unequivocally beautiful.
Absolutely, I can't agree more. The tone is colorful, profound. There's depth, there's nuance to the pianistic technique. Jessica, you're an incredible pianist, and I want to add to the composition of itself. The simple harmonies. Well, so are Liszt's harmonies in many of his shorter pieces. He didn't only write the sonata; he wrote a lot of pieces which. If you open your mind to listening to them from today's perspective, to me, they sound a lot like a contemporary pop style of piano literature. So, and the virtuosic episode in that composition was very Lisztian to me, and in the best tradition of the paraphrase and improv or slash variations. And absolutely, I agree. Stringing several of those pieces in a coherent story with a development makes for a cycle, and so are Schumann's cycles. And the lyricism and the transitions in this piece and the way she goes from one episode to another, from one variation of it to another, is so eloquent and elegant. Just gorgeous playing.
Wonderful.
Thank
you.
I have one more comment. She totally hit on it. You look like, how a lot of people look like they're in pain when they're playing, it's like, one time I was playing Ondine in a psych ward in a hospital, and this guy comes up to me and goes, "Are you in pain?" He really did. But anyway, you look like pain. It's like you're just having fun. And isn't that what it's about? If you can have fun when you're playing, that's got to be the ultimate thing. That's got to be.
Yeah.
That's got to be.
I really wouldn't criticize anything. I like your eyes too. They look like they're popping out of your head. Yeah. That's good. That's good. It's pretty scary. I like that.
Yeah. I love how you assume.
It's comic relief. I know. I get it. Yeah, I know.
This isn't just auditions. This is a show. So there has to be that healthy balance. And
I feel like I'm auditioning for something. I don't know what.
You are.
What are you?
Didn't we tell you?
The Richie show. The Richie Italian show.
Yeah, the Richie show. Yeah.
We're looking for a new host show.
No.
Next fall.
I have a new name. It's called "What Do You Really Think, Richie?" That's a good one.
I like that.
Really good.
Yeah, that's
very good.
Yeah,
But
I think
now-
that's it.
But now you have to do the imitation of Nixon, right? Nixon.
You want that? Okay, well, you know,
Oh boy.
I had nothing to do with this, you know. Well,
So-
the country thinks I'm a crook. I've never made a dime from public office, you know. That's that cloth Republican coat. That was a gift to Pat, you know.
Well, thank you, Richie. Look,
You know,
I'm
Ri-
glad
Ri-
I have this
That's
fabulous audience.
yeah, and
and you have a
Richie
laugh
knows
track.
that because he heard it on the tape recorded phone call.
Yeah.
Well, it's been wonderful
I mean,
to have
there's-
everybody. I think.